Thank you. 6th frame. Ding Junhui to break.
How quickly the momentum can shift in these shorter best of 7 frame matches without intervals. Ding Junhui in complete control at 2-0 up. Yu Delu couldn't buy a pot at that stage, but how he's turned things around, that's not a great break off either from Ding, to say the least. Superb century from Yu just now to go with breaks of 53 and that very good 43, which gave him the foothold in the 3rd frame. What a great chance at the start of this 6th frame.
One.
Yu's pot percentage success has risen pretty dramatically since he trailed 2-0. It's now up into the 90s. That's kind of the benchmark for these top players. Ding at a relatively disappointing 88% still.
9.
And now being outscored as well. And remember, at one stage he'd scored in excess of 200 points without reply, Ding.
$14. $15. $22. $23. $30. $31.
A little bit unlucky to land where he has with the cue ball. Put some extra pressure on his next shot. Well, he must be feeling good about his game right now, fresh from that superb century in the previous frame. He's going for it. Tough pot. And beautifully cued. And Ding was afraid to look. It just goes to show as well, doesn't it, how much of this game is played between the ears, because he wouldn't have even contemplated taking that on in the first couple of frames of the season he's had, but suddenly now he just believes, doesn't he?
Thank you. 37. $38.
Exactly the same player as he was just over an hour ago, but with a completely different mindset.
It's
one of the many reasons that it's such a great game. Absolutely fascinating. The level of skill required, the mental aspect of it, the ability to hold your nerve under extreme pressure, keep believing when things aren't going your way, stay
43.
patient when you're glued to your chair watching your opponent make a big break and then another one. It's a kind of torture, isn't it?
$45. $46.
Ding getting a taste of his own medicine now. Well over 200 points without reply that Yu Delu has put together here. But that's gone wrong.
53.
Right in the heart of the pocket again.
54.
Just a little shy with his pace. But this is getting serious for Ding now. This is the frame Yu requires for a famous victory and the biggest upset of this tournament so far. We saw Sean Murphy go out yesterday to an inspired performance from Luca Bracel in under an hour. Barely missed a ball. Murphy barely had a pot.
59.
But this is rather different because Ding was in charge and he's rather let it slip.
$60.
So near, but not quite over the line. Didn't pot that as cleanly as he wanted, which is why the cue ball is slightly awkward. But this red, and Ding can only tie. This black, I should say. In it goes.
$67. Below 67.
It's very true, isn't it? Just a few years ago, there were only half a dozen ranking events on the calendar, and it felt almost like a part-time profession. And if you did have a bad result, you might have to wait weeks on end to get a chance to redeem yourself. Now, it can be a matter of days. But Yu Delu pushing the black to the cushion has certainly helped his cause here. Remember, Ding needs blacks with the remaining reds just to tie, keep this match alive. Tall order from here. Couldn't have played that much better. But Yu Delu needs just one red and this match will be over. It's an extraordinary turnaround, it really is. And it all stemmed from that attempted plant.
One.
Well, this has got to go. Otherwise, I think there might be a handshake.
Eight.
So close, he can taste it, but not quite there yet.
Junhui, 8.
Wow. So close to the in-off, which of course would have allowed Ding enough points to pinch this frame. Oh, what a pot that was. All or nothing.
One.
So perhaps this match has a further twist in the tail. That man will hope it doesn't. He's played exceptionally well from 2-0 down. Ding, remember, needs blacks
9.
just to tie and force a tie-break black.
$16. 17. 24.
Oh dear, that's gone horribly
25.
wrong. Not only is he not on the black, he's not even on the pink. Not without a very good recovery shot at least. This is tricky to say the very least. Well, it's a great pot to keep his faint hopes alive, but he does now need a snooker.
31.
.28 the difference, 27 there. And he's furious that he hasn't laid a
31.
snooker with that shot, as you could see from his body language. He's got the snooker. Well, he's giving it everything, Ding, to keep his hopes alive here in Belfast. so close to being outstanding, but no cigar. Once again, just a little bit too much pace. Well, the crowd gripped by this finale. They would have arrived here this afternoon expecting a comfortable Ding win, given the form he's been in of late and the struggles that Yu Delu has had. It's not worked out that way. It's been a terrific match. Just an hour and 20 minutes old and some change. Delu anxious to get this over with. He knows the job's not done just yet. Good hit. Another terrific shot from Ding Junhui, who's giving it absolutely everything. You can't help thinking if he'd shown this kind of mental application when he was leading the match, this would have been a much more comfortable afternoon for him, as he left it too late. Oh, just caught the edge. It was close. Half a chance here for you on the yellow. It's tough queuing. Only a quarter of the ball to aim at. What a result he's had there, though. Ding needing a snooker. Finds himself in a snooker. He's got to get this safe. Yeah, the thing about Selby, Ronnie, is that the harder things become, the more he seems to excel. Getting on for 2 years, yeah.
Scorer, but I still believe the safety aspect to the game is massively important.
Well, Ding continuing to back up what Ronnie O'Sullivan has been saying about his expertise in laying snookers. He's turning the screw here on Udaloo, making life as hard as he possibly can, with you in sight of what would be a great victory for him. Could be a season-turning victory if he can complete the job.
If I was Ding's coach, I'd have said to him at 2-0, I want to see you doing this at 2-0. You know, just kind of turning the screw, and even if you lose a frame, but you've played it like this, you go into the next frame thinking, well, you know, the other guy's won it, I haven't lost it. And I think that's been the mindset of Ding. He feels like he's thrown a few frames away where he's been a bit loose, a bit over-aggressive. When you've got a safety game like Ding's, use it. You use it more. Use it as a weapon. And, you know, players that are open are quite easy to pick off. Because you have to make them. But someone like Selby and John Higgins, who plays the percentage game, you know, they know they can sometimes get a pot, but they think, well, why? I'm just going to wait and let this guy hang himself. And I think a lot of players can learn from them two guys that, you know, it's just not all about potting.
A titanic safety battle here, with Ding desperate to get the snooker he requires to get back into this match. And if he were to turn this frame around, well, I guess you'd have to make him the favourite for the 7th frame, because Udaloo will probably be in bits, having come so close.
This looks really good. Oh, just over it.
Comfortably the longest frame of the match at 23 minutes. And another half chance for Udaloo to put this to bed. If he pots the yellow, Ding would then need 2 snookers. That's for the safety. Well, that was a good chance for Ding. He knows it. Shake of the head. Oh, would you believe it? Well, when your opponent needs a snooker, the last thing you need is balls flying around the table. He couldn't have legislated for the green going in, but suddenly this match is back alive. Enough points for Ding to steal this frame. He looks certain to lose. Well, great pot. Not the position to go with it. But these are anxious moments now for Yu Delu.
I think the brand being where it is kind of giving Yu Delu a bit of a safety, a bit of an advantage here. It's a bit of an insurance policy. Even if Ding does pot the green, he's still going to have to pot the difficult brand. So it means that, you know, Yu Delu has an extra life, if you like. And but he'll be feeling a bit nervous now, having had this game in the bag.
Wow,
Foul.
that is
Ding Junhui 2.
quite extraordinary.
Delu 4.
Having got the snooker after Yu Delu potted the green by mistake, he's given it straight back again. 26 the difference, 25 there. Double perhaps. Well, that would almost certainly have been frame and match had the green disappeared. Very difficult to play a shot like that on these super fine cloths. So easy to overcook the shot. Another chance for you. Well, he's making a three-course meal of it. I bet his heart is pounding right now. It's been a brisk match, but this frame is becoming elongated at over 27.5 minutes. Will it be the last frame of the match, or can Ding somehow turn this around? He needs one snooker again.
Probably go hit the green pretty thin on the left hand side, white onto the side cushion with run inside to hit the other side cushion to try and get him behind the black here. Maybe put the green in line with the blue. There you go.
Another great shot. Well, he is giving it everything he's got here. Is it going to be enough? This is awkward. This is missable, Ronnie.
Very missable. Sometimes this shot's easier to get off two cushions rather than one. So I'd be sort of looking to go up towards the green bag with a little bit of run inside to go side cushion, back cushion, hit the green. One cushion I always find it's a little hard to judge, but he's judged it perfectly well.
Yeah, that was better than it looked, wasn't it? Full ball as well. It's over 22 minutes ago since Yu Delu potted the ball that meant that Ding could only tie with reds and blacks and all the colours. been an epic. And this time, the green disappears.
3.
29 the difference, 22 on. 2 snookers now needed.
Udelu 3.
Ding's task getting harder and harder. And he offers his hand. Well, what a shocker we've had here at the Northern Ireland Open. The highest ranked player in the tournament. And the reigning Shanghai Masters and 6 Reds world champion Ding Junhui dumped out from 2-0 up. Udelu, who's had a miserable season, has won 4 on the spin. And he's won 4-2.